Hello, hello. Here we go. Let me get in here in the driver's seat. Okay. Hello, everybody. This is going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adults because we use sharp things like scissors and needles and heat guns and hot glue guns and dangerous electrical items. That we're also a chat room where we like to interact and talk to everybody as we go along this evening. So let's see if I can get into my chat room and see if there's anybody here. I think Joyce is here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I go in here and then I go there and then I go there. I don't know how I can remember. It's all pure memorization. And then I go there and turn that off. It's pure memorization how we do these things. And it's not too hard. If I don't have too many changes, I can handle it. So Joyce is here. Chris is here. Chris is number one. She's been waiting on me. she's she's going to be working in the background and listening. I know she is, because she's a teacher. She is. So tonight we're going to work in the forest book. Hi, Teresa. So we're going to work in the forest book, and then I bought this book here, and this is the heaviest book I've ever seen in my life. It is so heavy you can't hardly pick it up with one hand. You can't pick it up with one hand. It's so heavy. But this has got a lot of pictures in it. Ooh, there's my butterflies. It's got a lot of pictures and things, and I think I can find something in here to put in with, like this page in the forest book. Wouldn't that be cute? I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them right now. Let's see if I can find my X-Acto knife. It should be right here. It should be. I've got another one. Where's the other one? Where's the little one? Nope, it's not that one. It's this one. Got a little knife here. This will work. So I'm going to try to get it as close to the center as possible. I hope, but without tearing it. Without tearing it. So that's what we're going to do today. Oh, and these two are together. I think they're painted together for a reason. They're taped together for a reason. I think it's one of those artist pages. Yeah, it's an artist page. We'll go ahead and take it out. Art can be anything. It can be anything. And this page was taped together for a reason. It's not appropriate. It's not age appropriate for in my room. And I'm going to cut the tape off. Maybe. There, like that. But I don't know if I'll need that side or not. But we'll use this little guy tonight for, we'll pick a page out in the forest book to use. So, hi, Belinda and Janet. Good evening. Good evening. How is everybody tonight? Everybody doing okay? It's Saturday. Did everybody have a good Saturday today? Did you do anything fun on the weekend? We're going to play with bleeding tissue tonight. And I got these cards at the thrift shop a while back earlier this summer, and I need to put them up. And I think I can put them up here out of my way. That would be a cute one to paint. He's up there so we can paint him. Well, let's see where we're going to put it. We'll put it over here. There we go. Make a make a dash for it. So let's see. Esther's here. Now Esther will be going to dinner in a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll let her go eat, but then she comes back. So, anything going on in your neck of the woods? I'm going to change the date on this. I think that's the date. It's the 6th. The 6th. So, nope, that's the 8th. Today's the 6th. Let's go back. No, that's the 4th. What did I do? Oh, it is the 6th. It, for a minute there, I thought it was an 8, but it is a 6. Okay, my bad. It's fixed. So, I'm going to put this big book on the floor. Don't need it for a while. No, Teresa, I didn't. Joe is out in the backyard. He might go out to the mailbox. I got some mail from Joyce. Joyce is here. We can open up her mail. Not yet. Not yet, Teresa. So I'm going to take these stamps off. Whenever we need a stamp, we'll have it. We'll have these to play with. They look like they're old-fashioned stamps. No, they're sticky a little bit. But I'm going to put that up there to play with. We'll play with those one day. No doubt about that. So, Joycey sent me a hidden pocket. This is what a hidden pocket should look like. This is so cute. I hope you guys are taking notes. So if you want to do a hidden pocket, remember how I've been doing them? Now, I was doing cute ones too, but this one is extra cute. This one is extra cute. And there's her hidden pocket. Here's her hidden pocket. So, and she put the notepads on the back. So if I want to make out a Christmas list or a birthday list or a shopping list, I can do that on the back. And nobody will be able to look at my list and see what I'm getting. That's right. It's going to be a surprise. So that is what I call a beautiful hidden pocket, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So cute. So, hi, Kimmy. Haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. Where have you been? Hi. Welcome back. We're in the middle of a hidden pocket trade, and I've decided that for October, we're going to do fall twinchies. Fall twinchies for October. I'm not taking names yet. And then in November, we're going to do Thanksgiving ACT cards. And then in December, we're going to do Christmas postcards. And that's my executive decision. And that's what we're going to do. So if anybody wants to be making anything in advance, you may. So this is what Joyce also gave me, these pretty stickers. Auto Collants. Collants. Stickers. They're 3D. They're doubled. They raise up. Those are beautiful. I love them. And she sent me some ephemera. All my heart, all for you. It was always you, always and forever. Oh, look at the two little chickens. The two little chicks. That should go in my chicken book. I could cut that right off. I might as well. There's no time like the present. So that's cute. And then she sent me a paper clip. Isn't that cute? It's a fat paper clip. She sent me some tickets, and they look like they've got a Christmas houses on it. Those would be good for Christmas. But I got some Christmas tickets, and then these are just more ephemera paper tickets. Oh, she sent me a bunch of tickets and some music tickets to get into the music to the concert. Yeah, that'll be good for the concerts. And then these little cards. These are not exactly Twinchies, but they're in the neighborhood of Twinchies. This is a Twinchies, 2 inch by 2 inch. So theirs are 2 inch by 1.5 inch, no doubt. But those are cute little pictures. They would go good on a Twinchie. And then two more cards, journaling cards, a basket of roses, and some all kinds of roses here and here. Very nice. Thank you, Joyce. I love all my goodies. Thank you so much. I don't know, but that's the best one. We're going to have to do something special with it. I'll put it on a Happy Mail page. So, hi, Ellen. Come on in, Ellen. So in October we're going to do Twinchies. So if anybody wants to play along and trade Twinchies with us, it's 2 inch by 2 inch. We'll be decorating some between now and the end of the month to get you warmed up on it and see if you want to play and trade. So we won't take our names until later on in a week or two. No, not yet, Ellen. So and Carol's here. Hi, Carol. Candy's here. Candy has officially moved. Her new address is in the comment section of the address file that we have, and Violet will be updating that for us soon if she hasn't already done it. So good to see everybody. So I do happen to have the chicken book right here. And I'm going to put this in the chicken book. Let's see if we can find a little pocket. There's a pocket. We got all kinds of things in here. Cute, cute chicken book. We've just about finished the chicken book. I got a few more things left to do in it, but it won't take long to do the rest of it, to put in. That was just, I don't know where some Happy Mail, evidently some Happy Mail. Sent me some Happy Mail in there, stuck it in there. But this here, see, I can make a tuck spot. I can make a tuck spot like that for that, and then all I need is a little piece of washi tape like that. And I will washi tape that down right there. And then this will go right there after I put Joyce's name on it. Thank you, Joyce. I think it's got some dried ink on there. Thank you very much. We'll put it right in here. Hey, Hey, I was wondering where you were.
I was outside.
Have you been to the mailbox today? He's going to go right now. Would you go out and get our mail? I've got two people waiting.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
It's not me, it's them. I'm blaming it on you guys.
This dog wants to go.
Well, she's already been out front once today. She don't need to be out there again. I'll just work on this book while we're waiting.
Come on, we'll go.
I will. I'll just work on it. I can make another tuck spot with that.
We'll have to work on it while.
We'll work on this book while you're running. Take your
Run,
time.
Joey, run.
Run, Joe, run. Run. Hurry. It's important. So I'm going to put these little eggs right there. This came off of somebody's envelope. So, hi, Margaret. Anybody else come in that I missed? Anybody else in the balcony? So this is early to bed, early to rise. This is a little article about chickens. It can go in the tuck spot. This came from Bonnie. Bonnie did it. We'll put Bonnie's name on there. Okay. Like that. Don't have too much on my agenda today. Just a few things. Just a few things to have fun with. We could put him up here. We'll put him up here. So, early to bed, early to rise. Did I say ride? Rise? I probably said it. Maybe I said it wrong. I sometimes my pronunciation isn't very good. I'll admit. I will admit to that. We could put that one with that one. We're going to put some of these, double them up a little bit. They can have friends on the same page. Nothing wrong with friends. Cousins. They might be cousins. Okay. And I got two more little guys. Oh, we could do some coloring in this. Got two more over here. They can go right there. Now, okay, we'll just fix that right up. Put that right there. Go back to one of these pages. Where's that other one I just saw? This one here. Let's see what we can do. I have to paint in the gutter. Let's just see what we can do. Let's see here. Add an orange. We're going to do some orange. And we can continue to go out onto the page. This is the sun rising up behind the rooster. He don't have a gobbler. Does he still crow? He didn't have a gobbler showing. Do they still roost? Do they still crow if they don't have a gobbler? I'm not sure. Hi, Donna. She got happy mail. Okay. She got happy mail. Gonna have to get you some earbuds, Donna. Get you some earbuds. We're waiting on Joe to come in from the mailbox. We're expecting we're expecting some mail.
Mail.
Some some happy mail.
Miss Thomas.
Thomas.
Thompson.
Esther. I got Esther's mail. Nope.
That was the only other.
Are you sure?
This one.
Oh
But
man.
It's hello, Janelle. You're invited.
I'm waiting on Teresa and who else was the other one? Michelle. But I got Esther's. Is Esther still here? We'll open hers. She's going to go eat in a minute.
Good.
Would you go bring me a cough drop?
Mhm.
A couple. So I need to put this over here to the side. And see if I can't use it today. See what we can do. I know what this one is. This is a birthday card. She told me it was going to be late. I said that's okay. I can celebrate all month. Won't be a problem. Hi Sharon. Good to see everybody. Well, it's in there tight. I'm just going to rip it open. There we go. Oh, look at this pretty card. It's made with love. Oh, that's pretty. I don't need two. Oh, Joe. Okay.
Okay.
That is beautiful. It's embossed.
Who made that?
Esther.
Esther. A for greatness. Colors are matching.
This envelope. You can't even rip this envelope. It's got some toughness to it. I was trying to save the birthday stamp and the that part. We'll save it for a rainy day. Everybody saying hi, Joe.
Well, hi, ladies. Hello, hello.
Ellen sent me some fish. Okay, I'll get it next week. So she sent me some puffy hearts. See if I can get them off. Ooh, yes.
Puffy hearts. Hello, hello.
Sometimes you can recycle some things. I'm all about the recycling. Okay, here it goes inside. Oh boy. Oh, how cute. Look how little it is. I like it. For the Lord is with you. The Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Isn't that cute? And I can color it. Believe in possibilities. For with God all things are possible. Some music paper. Fall is my favorite color. Well, I've got my fall verses. Fall is my favorite color. Well, good. We'll use these on the Twinchies. Twinchies are going to be for fall. And then this looks like it's some more words. And these are stickers. So these are probably Tim Holtz. If you're lucky enough to be different, never change. You're all I had hoped to find in every single way. Love with all your heart. Own your dreams. Be open to whatever comes next. Make today count. These are so cute. These are good words. Love them. Every one of them. Some more ephemera paper. Some rose paper, ephemera. Some birds. I like me birds. Those are pretty. And some pretty other birthday celebration paper. Oh boy, we're going to use these tonight. And some more doll stickers. These are the Campbell kids. These are Campbell Soup kids. They look like the Campbell kids.
Yeah.
They should go in the doll book.
Mm.
Happy birthday with much love, your friend at Beth's Crafty Mixed Media Room. Happy crafting and thank you for all you do for us. Well, thank you so much, Made with Love by Esther. Thank you so much. That is so, so sweet.
Hi, Linda. How are you doing?
I love it all. Thank you so much. I'm going to put this right here for tonight. Maybe we'll get to use some of it. And
Hi, Ellen.
I have almost.
Margaret. Hello, hello. Sharon Lombard.
Can you pick that up for me?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I've almost put the. Hi, Renee. Hi, honey. I've almost put the doll book away, but it's still here.
Okay.
So we get to still play in the doll book.
Hi, Renee.
If anybody wants to see some of the dolls, I'll be glad to show them again
Yeah.
because I've showed them several times.
Hi, Margaret. Hello, hello. Good to see all you ladies today. It's Janet Nash, Sharon Lombard, and Kimberly 557. Hello, hello.
Has everybody seen the doll book? Do I need to show the dolls again? Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm going to stay calm. We're going to stay calm. Dee Dee's in the room.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Dee Dee. Welcome.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Thank you for coming by to see us. So I made this little doll book out of a cereal box or something and covered it with scrapbook paper. And this was a trace of a face, like a stencil. And I cut out these tulips for her hair, and then she's holding a bouquet of tulips. And that was my theme for the front of the book. I had a lot of fun making this book. I did it Coptic stitch style, and I folded the 12 by 12 scrapbook paper in half, and then I stitched them in. I stitched them together, and then I sewed it into the book, back of the book. So this was something I cut out of the magazine the other day, and Marty sent me a karate doll.
Hiya.
Hey, 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 hey. So she's karateing, and when I found this picture the other day, I had to cut it out and put it in the doll book to keep. They're practicing. Yeah, they're practicing.
Cool.
They're practicing their karate moves.
So
All of my participants were so creative when they made their dolls. And this one is from Cindy Levin, and she's made the doll by hand, and then she put the lace on it, and she's got a belt and a necklace.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the artificial hair, and her face is there. So that was cute. That was cute. And I encouraged everybody to make them flat, make a flat doll, so that it would go in an envelope and, maybe just take one or two stamps. That was my encouragement. And I went ahead, and some of these came from some of the girls. This came from Esther,
Oh,
and they look like the Campbell Soup kids. And then I cut this off of the pattern, front of the pattern page, and I thought I like to, whenever I buy my patterns, I don't really buy them for the paper anymore, the pattern paper, because I got tons of pattern paper. But I do like the pictures on the front of them. So I'll pay 25 cents just to get the pictures. So when I get pictures, I try to get the models so that they're not touching or overlapping each other, so that I can always get their arms. And then I can put this on a piece of cardstock, trim it out, and I have a paper doll, you know. But anyway, that's how that got in here. Collection. I collect. And then all of the girls have been sending me stamps of little girls on paper or on the envelopes. So I glue them in the back, you know, along the tops in the back.
Mm.
This little girl here, I just made it last year. I made it last year. I don't have a date on it, but I found it on my desk, and it's just washi tape made out of little cupcake type figurine, and then I glued her head on the top, which out of um, a fabric clothing catalog, and you glue it onto cardstock, and then you can hang this one up. But she made it into the book this year,
Oh.
and then this book was from Esther, and it looked like it came from an old time
Oh yeah.
Valentine card,
Yeah.
an
Sure does.
antique Valentine book. And
Yeah.
so that's a paper doll. And this one is from Judy Patton. She's one of my followers that she watches from afar. She doesn't chat because she doesn't know how to do it, but she loves to watch, and she sends me things in the mail, and I send her things back. So she's on my mailing list. But this
Cool.
was from Judy, and she sent me a bunch of girls in here. I need to maybe share some of them out. I think, well, it's kind of over. Everybody's done with their dolls. And so here's another piece of pattern paper that I saved. And this is from Ann Lair. And she made me the connecting dolls, paper
Hi, Ann.
dolls.
How are you?
Is she here?
No.
Oh, but this was from Ann Lair. And and she obviously traced and drew her dolls out on the paper and then fussy cut them out. I'm pretty sure that's the way she did her dolls, because they
They're
don't
so cute.
and then she folded them up. So that
Yeah.
was so sweet. I love them. Those are real cute.
She likes that stuff. Thank
And
you.
this one is from Esther. She sent me several dolls,
Oh,
and she's got
cool.
it's all on cardstock, and she's picked
Oh.
a something out of a fashion magazine or a book or something, because she's got the long gloves. You know, it's very formal, and I
Cool.
love how she's got her head on there in an unusual
I bet her name
position.
is Lauren. That's a
Somebody.
yeah, she's special.
And then I
I
have
love that
I think this
dress.
came from me. I've got a book over there of some ballet paper dolls, and they're Broadway paper dolls, and the people are from. This is Claudette. It was from a musical play of some sort, and so she made it in here. I think I bought that off of eBay several years ago. And then this one's from Judy again, and it looks like she drew it.
I was gonna say
It
it looks like
or a
homemade.
cartoon. It might be a cartoon of some sort, but she got the idea to glue it on some cardstock, and then you fussy cut it out and color it. And then these little paper dolls here came from Sharon Lumbar. She sent me a book of paper dolls with all. There was 4 different characters in it,
Those are
and
so cool.
um, they had clothes that you could cut out. I've got clothes to put on, and this she's in her night clothes, and there's their clothes that you can cut out and put on them.
Powerful,
And
Esther.
I gave a whole bunch of these out with my trades. When people sent me dolls, I sent them dolls back. There's some more trades back there.
And Angela Brown's in town. Hey,
And
hey, hey.
I have a dress book. It's a doll book that is of just dresses, and that Margaret sent me, and I've got two or three of them, and they're coloring pages, but I can use them to make dolls out of them. So I got the dress books. Some of them have girls in them, and a lot of them just have the or this one. Some of them have just the dresses, and then you color it and decorate it, and then you cut your head out of a magazine, and if it has long hair, you cut the long hair out, and then you can drape it over the front of her dress, and then give her enough neck to glue down behind the dress. So
Oh,
it's very easy to do. And so anyway, we use these for paper dolls too. And then I found Margaret sent me some of these cutout prints. It's a batch of them, and I've used her as a head before too. And this is a sticker on this head, and I put that on the front of the book. But these dress books, and I think they came from Marshalls. She likes to go to Marshalls, and they all have black paper on the back of them, and it's not too flimsy. It's thicker than printer paper, but you could still glue it on some cardstock if you want to make it stiff. But lots of dresses and stuff, and so maybe next year I'll mail these out, some of these pages out to everybody in the when we do the doll trade the month before. I can mail some of these dresses out to everybody if I don't forget. And before the doll trade for next year to give y'all some help because it's cute. I didn't get to color this one. And I do believe that these are Judy's again. And this is out off of like a decorative pillow or a blanket, a quilt or something. And she's made a doll out of it.
oh, that's nice.
This is a colored
It's got
paper magazine.
old style taste.
It's magazine paper.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So I don't know where she got her
Easy to
dolls
cut over.
from,
Yeah.
but she did good. But this one's from a clothing catalog, and you just glue it onto some cardstock and basically cut it out. There you go, easy peasy.
Hi, Patty. Glad to see you.
So
Hear that you're
I'll
in.
try to move a little faster. There's another one of those dolls that I got from Sharon Lumbar, and then here's another one it's got a fabric, a pillow of some sort for the dress, and this is from Judy. She really went to town on some of her dresses.
Kathy D.
She did me good. That's Judy's too. And this one is double sided uh, paper, studio something paper, or the 49 paper, one of those paper packets. And this is from Linda and Tim Rents. He's the Tim is the one I save all of the trains for. He likes trains. So I send him anything I can find with a train on it. I send it to Tim. It makes him happy. There's another one of Sharon's dolls. There was a whole bunch of them, and everybody got one just about. And this one is from Judy again. Very cute. Look how long her arms are. She's long. She's tall. She's a model. And then here we have, I think this is from Linda and Tim. So this is Tim on the beach. That's his little paper doll. Isn't that cute? You could do anything with a paper doll. It's a paper. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be an animal. And then this girl here, that's from Judy. From Judy. And then I have another pattern paper in here. I had uh, gone to a yard sale this summer, and I bought a bunch of these for like 25 cents a piece. So they were worth it for the people, for the girls. And this one's from Esther, little girl,
She's so cute.
and she put lace and gems on her to decorate
That's
her.
cute.
Again, I encouraged everybody to go flat, as flat as possible. And this one's from Judy again. She's in her beach wear from for the beach. They really are. They're all cute. And here's another one of those double-sided one from Linda. I love that. And this was a stamp that I got from Margaret. She stamped me a bunch of women, and I put them in the doll book. And then I got a postcard from Janet Nash, and it's got the Campbell Soup Kids in the middle, a doll page, like from a newspaper or something. It's a piece of ephemera. And so this was my birthday card, and I put it in the doll book because of the dolls. And then I've got stickers of little girls and women. Now here's a cat girl, cat woman. This is from Esther.
She looks like she's a chef.
She is.
Stop.
She's a. I'm not sure if that's a dunce hat or who else would a birthday hat, I guess. And the old-fashioned paper.
Oh, that's a
It's
good job.
cute. She does a good job.
Got cups on it and collars on it.
And shoes.
Different touches.
hmm
Good touch.
And then I did this one earlier this summer, back in July, and I had a picture of it, and I paper pieced her. And she has a little net, and I put a little piece of lace behind the wire. So, and she's catching stars, and she's putting them in the jar.
Oh,
She's instead of fireflies, she's catching stars. So I love her. I couldn't part with this one. I should have given this one away. I know the cat doll was cute,
Edie says
Esther.
these are all great, Beth.
Yeah, but
Good
that's
job.
that's one of mine. And this one's one of mine. And this is a stamp
Thank you, Dee Dee.
that I received this stamp from this the company, the people that PM Artist Studios, but it was sent to Xander, and Xander gave she had 3 doll stamps, and she gave them away, and I won one, and this was my little Xander doll, and I just made her a little cape and put around her, and I love it. it's it's just it's just it's just crafty, and I'm a true crafter. I really am, guys. I'm an artist, but I'm a crafter. You can call me an artist if you want. And here's a lady in red. Oh boy, this was from Doretha Cole, Butter Roll, and boy does she look good. And she's put a little bit of glitter. She used a glitter pen on her lips and her earrings so they sparkle. I
Right
don't know if you can
there.
see it.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah, they sparkle. So she's decorated the belt and her jewelry and her shoes in the glitter pen.
What an outfit. That is
Yeah, isn't
awesome.
that great? She looks sharp.
Yeah.
And this one came off the back of an envelope. It was a stamp.
Cindy
So
wrote that.
so and there's another sticker, and I had this stickers, and I bought a new book this summer called a flow book. It's not the magazine, but it's made by the same people that do the Flow magazine. This is a flow book, a book that takes time. If Dee Dee doesn't have this, she'll want to get it. And it's just like the magazines, but it's just in a hard book format, and it's got lots of things to do and play with, and to go through. It'll take all year to go through it, and I've already used a lot of the cutouts in it and stuff. You have a couple of those too, okay? Just
Cool.
checking, just trying to enable you since you enable me. So here's another one that was a stamp that somebody sent me in some Happy Mail, and I don't have their name on it. And there's another one of here's two more of Sharon's dolls. These turned out really good. This little girl was Sally, and I think this little boy was named David in the little doll book. It was from the 20s. And then this is a cute one. She's like a queen from Belinda Smith, and Belinda's in the group here tonight. And it's slick paper. It's a slick from a magazine with the slickness, and then she turned it into a paper doll, and she added the legs. She made the legs and added those. But that's cute. She's different. Almost done. And this one's from Stephanie Goldie and Steph, and she made it. She drew this. She's an artist, and she made me a picture of Abby. Let's see what I did with it. I was going to show it. Nope, it's not here. Okay, I put it away somewhere. She drew me a picture of my Abby. I lost my Abby back in May, and Steffi made me a picture. And I've got another picture of it that of Abby from Mary. Mary Altier sent me a picture of her too. So here's another one of those um, dolls that were from a musical play book that I had. Okay, somebody made a nurse. The nurse is cute, different. This one was from Butter Roll.
That's cute.
And somebody sent me a bookmark right in here. And here's some more kids. This is probably from the Sally and Jane and Dick and Jane and Sally. That's who they are. And then this little girl is from Ginger Cat Pam Barnes. You know who she is. And she made me a paper doll. Everybody did so good. And a couple more of those, and that's it. That's the rest of the paper dolls. So this is going to be retired on the shelf, and I do this every year, once a year. And this uh, earlier this past summer, I did show off my 2023 and 2024 doll books that are on the shelf. But I really had a fun time. So I opened up Happy Mail, and I'm going to work in my forest book tonight. And I found a new favorite book that I highly recommend. This is the heaviest thing I've ever. You can't hold this in one hand. You can't pick it up with one hand. It is so heavy. But it's called Life in Color by National Geographic. And I bought it just for the pictures and the collaging and things. And so I've already picked out a picture for tonight, but I just bought this just for the pictures to collage with. Um, and I intend to tear out and use this book. Uh, and it is so good. It's got so many cool things in it that from all over the world. And 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 I was talking about you, Dee Dee, uh, on Wednesday. You were doing a collage, and Thursday I did a collage, and this was my collage that I did. Um, and I was telling everybody, everybody has their own way to collage. But this was out of a magazine. Another book that I have. It's a Currier and Ives book, and they have 1800. Everything's in it was 18 from the 1800s. So this was in there, and it had some um, what do you call the Delta Queen, the river boats. It had river boats in it on the river, but I wanted the trees, and I wanted this couple from another picture. And then I had two pieces from a magazine of the sky, and these was two pieces from a regular magazine of a sunset sky. And so I've got them. I tore them all out and glued them down, and then I blended in the paints to blend these all together. Had a ball doing this. Hi, Lori. How do you do? Hi, Kitty Jen. And so this is what I did just the other night. And so I had to show that to Dee Dee so she could see what we've been doing. We've been arting. So now I want to try to find a page, and I picked this little feller out of that American color book, and I'm going to trim him out a little bit. And I can also show before I know Dee Dee will want to move on for a minute, and I understand, but I want to show her just a couple of the pages that I've done in my forest book as well. While we're here, and because I got this forest book because of Dee Dee and her group. A bunch of girls are doing this book, and so this was the trees, and then I found these buildings, and they match. So that's just the start of that page. It's not finished. And then I found a tiger hugging a tree, so he's in here on this page. And I also love the um, the Nat Geo tourist guide books. They are so good. About you can get a free tour guide. The travel magazines. This is called Expeditions, and they're free magazines. And so they have good pictures in here and stuff to get to use. And I like to use the animals and things in this book out of this book, and that's a good idea to I tell all my people to get the book. He's hugging a tree, and then somehow this little seal got in here over here. He come up from the creek, and he put his nose up to the camera. And I will probably end up putting some people on the bridge, stuff like that. And but I got several in here that are really really kind of cute and funny that I've done already done. And this one's the drafts are coming down the trail, and I've got some flowers, and over here I found this girl, and she's got a pottery with her, like she's going down to the stream to get her water. So that's kind of the way I think. Thank you, Ellen. Ellen's our little sponge. She is really really getting into all of the art that I've been doing. And this was kind of a fun thing to do. I just found these in one of those uh, travel magazines, and they were doing a group picture, and I fussy cut them out and put them on here, and they're taking a scenic picture. And then over here we got the dogs are out, and it's a puppy for Christmas. So who wouldn't want to have a puppy for Christmas? Hmm. And there was another one that I loved with the trees that had the trees in them. I've got several in here that, but I just flip through till something comes up, something that I want to do, and that's how I work. And I've got this guy to go in here somewhere. He'll go in somewhere. He's pretty and big. He's a big cat. But I've got some of the forest ones. I've got all kinds of uh, animals hanging in the trees. They're hanging in the tree, and they're peeping around the trees, and that's what probably one of my favorite ones. There we got a pig over here, a wild boar. But where's my trees? This girl here is doing her yoga. And let me find. Oh, here I got one with the train in honor of Tim. And this had a passage. This road was a tunnel coming out of the mountain, and so I've got the train coming, and then I made the puffs of smoke, and the rest of it's natural. And I've got this too shall pass. Like it's a passage, it's a play on words. And it's corny. It's corny. Yeah, I'm corny. That's what it is. I'm corny. And this is a rowboat with a dog on it, and the seals are in the water. And this was all water in that picture. But let's see if I can find those ones. I should go ahead and put a sticky note at the top of it. And this girl here, she's doing her yoga in the woods. Yeah, she's got a believable pose. Well, I wonder where the trees are real quick. I've got monkeys over here. I got a monkey hanging out of this tree over here, up in the trees, and there's a cabin way down in there. If it just looks good, that's where you put it. But those trees that it was nothing but trees. But anyway, you got the idea of how I work, and we'll think of one that we can use where we can use this guy tonight. He look good right there. I might just put him right there. And this guy, he's some kind of a forest ranger, and I cut him out of a hunting magazine, so he's over here. He might be going fishing or something. I get a hunting magazine every month. That's fun. And this was from an Asia uh, travel brochure, and I've got her over here. But just goofy pictures. And this guy here, he's riding the horse down the road here. It's a sandy road. He's kicking up some sand. And then this guy here, it's a balloon, but it was an advertisement for a face mask during COVID, and this is a face mask. But I've got him parasailing over this part. It's just fun. But and then this over here is cute. I've got her in a robe. This was I don't know what magazine this came out of, but she's indigenous, and she was in a boat. So I've got her down here in the boat, and then I've got some of these Easter Island figurines up on top of the cliff. And then this was a cabin, and I put the tree there, and then there's the lemur. There's the lemur in the tree. Mhm. Gotta have a lemur in there. So, but here's one of the trees, and I found these were out of a gift catalog with gifts and things, and then here's some nature. I got a bee and some butterflies, and I've got this sloth, and I cut him in half and put one half on this side of the tree and the other half on this side of the tree so that he's behind the tree. And then believe it or not, there's a worm, and I found this fishing worm. So it's crawling in behind this part of the tree and down over in between there, and he's just crawling around. It's just what you do with a worm. And this is down in Florida here, where they're doing on airboat ride, and they're saying, don't pet, don't encourage these guys to come to you. He's the scoutmaster, and he's telling them, be careful when you go out into the Everglades down there. There's always a story. I use Elmer's glue, and then I do use the decoupage Delta varnish that you use. That varnish that you use. A lot of times I use the varnish, but most of the times I've switched back to just good old Elmer's glue and glue all. I don't buy any other glue anymore. I buy it by the gallon, and it's about $30 a gallon, which is the same price as if you would buy a bottle of it in the Dollar Tree. But it's for convenience. Yep, and I always use a credit card to smooth things out too. And I use a glue stick all the time too. I use glue sticks all the time. Uh, I used it up. I gotta go get another glue stick. But oh, here's the one I was looking for. Okay, these are all stuffed animals mostly, and they came out of a gift catalog. So I've got them hanging out in the trees, and I cut half of them off and I put them on one side of the tree and layer them in so that they look like they're hanging out with the tree, hanging out with the hanging out. And then we got the little kitty cat coming down the path. So yeah, that's how we do it, and uh, and that's just Elmer's glue. And then this girl over here, she's got trust your truth, and she's doing her yoga on the tree. And I did tear out some of the pages in this book to thin it out. So if there was a page, they're all back here. If there was a page and it had a lot of writing on it, I tore it out. But I saved the pictures in the back of the book to maybe use. And so this was just a magazine, and I used something off of it. But here was another one that I tore out that had a lot of writing here and a lot of writing on the back side. So I tore it out so that I could thin my book out so that it wouldn't get too bulky, because it's going to get thick as we continue to glue. And I tore these pictures out, but I can still save some of the photos and put them in on other pages. So that's one thing that I did that I felt necessary. And the book has so many pictures in it. It was it was okay to do that. But that's what I did. So let's glue our little cub. Let's glue our cubby, glue him, and see if we can get him in here. And since it's still early, we can go for another page. But I'm just going to trim him off just like that. And then I can take the Posca pen and go out further on his whiskers if I need to. But you can see him. But I'm going to put him down right there. And I think I will use my glue sticks. And I get these jumbo ones from the Amazon. They're the rice the rice glue sticks. And I like these glue sticks really nice, and they seem to last a while. So, hi Jackie, come on in. Everybody, come in, come in, come in. So I'm just going to put some glue on the back of this guy, but I like this glue stick really well, and I will buy another box of these. They come in a big box, and that'll probably last me 6 months or so. So I'm just going to glue this guy down right here. Go around the edges. And I'll lay him in here like he belongs, right there. And then I'll take a credit card. I'll get my Ollie card. And I'll just glue him down like that. And then I still use wax paper. And I put wax paper there before I shut the book because it's still sticky. And then we can find a word or do something, put a word on here. And I have lots of these cutout books, thanks to all my internet friends who inspire me to get these books. But I really like this vintage quote one. I used the vintage quote for the Romeo and Juliet one for that one we did last night. But I've got words, and I'll let everybody in group tell me what word you want me to use. We could put a definition on it. Inspiration. So tell me which word you all want to use. Whoever comes up first. Motivate, create, lovely, miracle, gift, strong, admire, celebrate, majestic, ambition, flourish, preserve, persevere, awesome, strength. Does he look like he's got strength to climb that mountain? Let's go get strength. Now the fun part is me trying to find it. Because they're not alphabetized. Okay, now you have to. Hi, Jassy. um, I have strong. I don't see strength. Where did you see it? Did you see it? What was the other ones? Create, miracle. I gave you too many things to look at, is what I did. There's create. So, this is what I had on my agenda tonight. And if we get time, I can, we can do, maybe work in the fairy book, or we can work in the chicken book. So I'm just going to put it right there in the middle. And it goes right with the page. Oh, Cindy just said it. Okay, Cindy, thank you. Like that. So I'll get another piece of wax paper. And I was watching a new person yesterday. Her name is DJ. I know that maybe some of y'all know her. Michelle sent me the link to go see her. Well, she used she had a aluminum foil box like this with the cardboard circle, and she put all of her washi tape on the whole thing and stored her washi tape in this box. And I thought, wow, that was a good idea. I've got all mine in a drawer, and I can just pull the drawer out. But anyway, there's that one. And I don't need all of that for it. Just need a little piece. I can cut it in half. So we'll use those for something else. So there's that page, and I will go ahead and date it. I can date it. I like to put the dates on things. It's just the way we are. And that was a cute page. So if you want, I'll go ahead and get another picture out, and we can pick another page. Like this is a pretty blue page, so maybe we can find some kind of a blue picture out of that American book, that color, Life in Color book. And it is heavy. I bet it weighs 10 pounds. It was, Esther, except I don't have any more room to put it. So we're looking for something blue to cut out of here, like the that's a dolphin. That's a dolphin. We could put a dolphin there. We could cut that out, and then there's a silhouette of a kid. Isn't that cute? We could just all we could do is cut these guys out and put them on another blue page. It don't take me long to make a decision. First picture I saw. So we're just going to duplicate this page over here. How about that? We'll just do a little fussy cutting. He would make a good paper doll. He could be uh, um, Jack. I'll think of it in a minute. And Wendy, and he had a shadow. Remember? Peter Pan. He could be Peter Pan's shadow. We can make a story. Trying to figure out. Okay, here we go. I got to cut his fingers out. He's got his hands spread out, so you have to. See where his other foot is. Make believe his feet. So there he is. Let's see. Hi, Patty. Did I say hi? I've seen Marty all day. All day. We've been hanging out in the same rooms. So this is an aquarium. We have a new aquarium down up in Daytona that Dana and I went to earlier this summer, and it was fun. That's his other fin. Okay, almost done. On the home stretch. Zippity doo dah. There. And you know me, I do like blue, so I want to hang on to the blue paper until the end of the day. Because I like blue. So we could put this porpoise in there. It has to be a porpoise. It's not a manatee, but he doesn't have a fin up here. I don't know what he is. But I'm going to put him there, and I'm going to put the boy over here. That's what I'm going to do. We're just copycatting another page. And I don't see there's anything wrong with it. No harm. If that makes our art easier, then that's good. And I can't tell which way he's looking, but that's okay. We don't need to know which way he's looking. He's looking in the tank. So no, it's not a manatee because of the face. The face is like a porpoise. We can still call him Flipper. Just because. Okay, let's see. Got the back of this other. Nope, not on there. Okay. Hi, Becca. When you coming home? She's up north. She's up in Pennsylvania. Oh, you watched a whale show today? Oh, a beluga whale. Yeah. Well, maybe that's what he is. Maybe he's a little whale, a baby whale. Because it's not a manatee. We have manatees down here. So I'm just going to take it. And this book by Life in Color, it's done up in sections of the colors. Like the chapter is of blue, and the chapter of red and orange, and let's see what it is. Yeah, it's blue, orange, green, yellow, purple, and red chapters. So, which is it's color coded. Color coded. So this is all the blue stuff, which I like. So let's see if there's any other pictures that we think we might be able to cut out. I'd like him. I could use him somewhere. I have to cut his feet off. But I could do it. I'm going to cut him out. See if I can't glue his feet back on. Don't lose his feet. What'd she say? Did she say she sees them every day? It makes my gram have episode when Pumpkin leaves. Oh, she's going over there every day. She misses us. Did she say when she's coming home? It's not like she has to be back for anything unless she's going on another cruise. if she, that's the only reason why she'd come back home. So I'm being frugal with my blue and leaving some of it back, leaving some of it in the book. That's got to be something in the ocean. So we got this fella. Look at that tail, that lizard. This is a picture that I want to redo. I want to do this picture, and that's why I've got the butterflies. I got to cut all these butterflies out because they're not stickers, and I want to do this face, do a face of some. Oh, I got who did I get? Taylor Swift. I tore a page of Taylor Swift out, and I was going to put the butterflies around her face and do it. Oh, here it is. So I did it. So I've already got it started. So here's this page starting. And this was my inspiration. So I got to cut all of these out. And I'm not going to do this online. Take too long. But I might do it in front of the TV or something. So now if I cut this guy out, I got to find a home for him in the forest book. So we'll go through here and see where we think we might want to put our feller. He could be laying in the forest. I'm going to fussy cut him out. He's an artist of some sort. He's got paint on his face. He's a model. Like that. And I'll just take, he's laying on a board. Some kind of a board. A bench or something. Boy, he would look good in that page. I think he would look good. I'm going to cut his feetsies out. Give him a little pedicure while I'm at it. He needs a little pedicure. There. All right. Okay, I'm going to put him right there. So, okay. So let's glue him down. We're using a glue stick. And he'll go in there right down there on the bottom of that page. And there's his toes. Oh shoot. We'll have to cut his foot off. Oops. It's too late. Nobody's going to miss him. Nobody is going to miss his foot. They're not going to be looking at his feet. They're going to be looking at everything else. That's what's going on. I'll put some wax paper down. Like that. So we got 2 pages done, or 2 little things done. This will be funny to have some people walking across here. It'd be funny to find maybe some rolling pandas or circus, a row of elephants. It's a little footbridge. I think that's what they call those, little footbridges. I don't think I have anything small enough in this book to put in there like that. I have to go to a magazine. There's a train, a turtle, a big old We got some dancing. Got us a fish. Oh, we could put that in the fish book. We're going to do a fish book. I'm collecting fish. That looks like a ice pond. We could make some skiers. Now here's one that I have no idea what I did, but there was a lot of white, and I covered it up with blue paint. And this is like a little waterfall. And I had a vision of something over here because there's a waterfall there. I had them connected. And this is a blue page, and this here was already there, and I added the car and the pool on to this page. And this looks like it's a face with paint all over their face, blue paint. This is the beginning of the blue chapter. And then on this page, I added another car over here. I have to touch it to see if I've glued anything down. And I was going to continue to add more things on the street. That was that idea. So let's go back over here to the next one. This is the orange page. So I will maybe glue some orange things on it. There's some deer. I could cut the deer out. Isn't she cute? There's a fall page. So I'm going to go over and maybe get, isn't that cute? It's a ladybug, an orange one. And go through a magazine and see if I can find some smaller things to use. These are, really super big pictures. There's another cat. It's a little girl. This will be fun to play with. I could paint that. I can draw that, and that's a real picture now. It looks like sand or snow. And I guess this is the sky. I'm not sure. Well, there is some writing over here. Let's see if it says anything. Nambia Nanfluke National Park, Nambia. It's orange dunes, silhouette camel thorn trees in the Namib Desert. Namib Desert. So that's sand. Very interesting. Birds. Now we're in the green section. Anyway, this is a great book. And if you get this book, go for the used book because it will not be tore up. It's not like a workbook or a puzzle book that's going to be people going to work in it. It's a table book, a picture book for a coffee table, and if you buy it used, it's going to look really, you're going to have it okay. It might be beat up on the back side of it, but I got this one used for about $10, and it was a good buy, and you get free shipping because this thing weighs at least 10 pounds. I kid you not. I'm gonna go have Joe weigh it in a minute when he comes in here. Oh my goodness. That's a pod, and it's growing a plant out of the pod in the ocean. That's a good one. Oh my gosh, look at the little feet. And the fishies are eating all of the nibbling on the toes. Oh my goodness. I just don't know if I could do that. And he's cute. Anyway, I'm going to get a magazine out and see if I can find some little people or uh, there's a seal. Look at the pretty. They're so furry. They got fur. But this is a really cool book. Really cool. It's my favorite, one of my favorite books. And I'm just kind of looking for something specific. Oh my goodness. There's a monkey and their baby. She's got a monkey on her back. Here they're dancing. And it looks like it's suds. It's it's in Spain. The photo is by David Allen Harvey, Ibiza, Spain. It's it's a dance amid soap studs at a disco on the island of Ibiza. A disco. Kids. Okay, so we looked at a lot of these, and I'm going to put it away. Oh, he's cute. If he wasn't so big, I'd put him on the bridge. I love you this much. I love you this much. I believe those are jellyfish and a scuba. Oh, this is in Mexico, Sonora, Mexico, an aerial shot of a dry Colorado River delta creates an abstract design. So it's some kind of riverbed. And this is something too. These um, these are called. This is in Brazil. Lagoons, dot patches of elevated forest during the wet season, the rainy season. So they're little islands of forest and the water. So I don't know which is the forest. I guess these are the forest. And they're having a tea party under the water. Tallahassee, Florida. Swimmers in 1944 apply lipstick underwater. That is a crock. That is a crock. Okay, so I'm going to close this book up. Life in Colors. I love it. It's an art book. I'm giving it a second home. No disrespect. It's no disrespect. But I'm looking for something to put across the bridge here. And I've got a couple of magazines over here. Here's a West Virginia Travelers magazine. You can get any kind of travel magazine from any state in the United States for free. Go to westvirginia.org and request some travel brochures and magazines, and they will send you this stuff for free. And I'm looking for something to go across the bridge. Here we got some skiers. So we're just a looking real quick. Looking for some people. There's another terrain. See these girls here sitting on a rock? They could be overlooking, something in this book. They can be overlooking something. We can find a spot for them. I'd just cut them out. Like that. And is Michelle in here yet? I think she's going to stream tonight. I told you what you put there. Beth, everyone drawing frogs about 5 years ago. I had everybody drawing frogs. Angie, hi Angie, taking a break. Uh, all right. Did Becca say when she's coming home? She's talking. Chasing a man. Horse has a lasso trying to catch himself. A wild man. Okay. Do you have any Timmy people? Yes, I do. I can use Timmy people and stickers. And I've got some Timmy people in this book as well already. cut their little boots so they can go in there. Then I've got somebody here in looking with the binoculars. Looking for forest fires at a lookout. Probably so. So she might be able to stand over here on the side, on the shore. We could put them all over the place. Let's see. Appalachia. All right. Um, I can go find my Timmy people and uh, do that. And I can go back and get the snow skiers. I can get these guys. They they can be going across the bridge. Here's a horse. Oh, he could be on the bridge. Look at him. Let's get him. He could be on the bridge. They could be coming and going. Coming and going. Here we go. Just about cut her arm off. It looks like a girl. All right, let's find his legs. There's one. We got to cut around in between his legs. Let's get his other leg. We can do it. We can do it. And then we'll go over here and we'll cut this leg out. Let it be free. And see? Oh, that's perfect. He's perfect on the bridge. I like him the best. So, and we could put these girls over here and they're looking at him. See? They're pointing. Let's just do that. Let's just do it. All right. Can y'all see it? So we're gonna put him over here on the bridge. He's coming across. Use my credit card. Smooth it down. So how's that look? Hi, Malaya. Yeah, we could still use these guys. Let's see if I can cut one out. Don't need that one again. So we're gonna get these little snowmobiles going on here. They're small, but we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. I don't know if that's a ski or what, but we're going to pretend it is. So he's going to be over here on the shore. That's going to be good. He's going to be right there. You have to look to find him, but that's okay. We know what it is. We know. We can figure it out. Come on. Let me have it. Like that. Yeah. Here they come. Here they come. All right. You can barely see them. That's okay. They're coming. They're bringing up the rear. We're going to have all kinds of things on this page. That's what we'll have. Oh, Michelle is. Well, now I can't remember which Michelle it was now. Okay, I think it was glitter. Yeah, it was. Oh no, wrong place. Um, Somebody got 100 subscribers, and it was glitter. It was glitter. Just glitter, Michelle. And I was going to congratulate her. She got 100 subscribers. Woohoo! And one of the Michelles, tell me if it's going to be you, Curious, is streaming tonight after me. Somebody's coming on tonight after me. I got a message or a notification. Yes. Let me know if she comes in. Let me know. Okay. So there's two things. Now I was going to get a regular magazine, like Here's an AARP magazine. There might be some people in it. Let's see if we can find some people. There's some people. I gotta have legs. They gotta be standing. She would look cute if I cut this whole girl out and the chair she's sitting on, and she would be a good picture to put in this book. I'll tear her out for another page. And see, this was a free magazine, AARP. Uh, Joe has AARP. See, here's somebody in a wheelchair. I could use that in the book. I could use her in the book somewhere too. She would be fun, a fun one for another page. Thinking ahead. There's these are kind of like cartoons, pictures of people. Alrighty, let's just try this for now. We got a boat. We could put a boat in the water. Yeah, we'll put a cruise boat in the water. You see? There's some dolphins. Do we want to put some dolphins in the water too? I think that other fish that we were looking at, it wasn't a manatee. I think it was a whale. It was a baby whale. Yeah, we're going to put some dolphins in there. Flippers. We're going to put some flippers. And I think the boat should be over there too. How's that going to be? Cut that out. Can you tell that they're jumping? I don't know if you can see them real good enough. I do like the boat. So let's get the boat in there anyway. We could found some animals and put up in the forest up here. So this is what I call collaging. This is collaging. And we got some dolphins. We're going to be the only ones to know that's what those are, but that's okay. That's what it is. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Shine it up again. There we go. There we go. Hi, Juju. Hi, Kathy. Goldie. Did I say hi to everybody? I hope I did. So, let's see. Uh, they need a beach ball. Okay, well, I'll see if I can't find a beach ball. I might be able to find um, I might be able to make a beach ball just by out of colored paper. I can give him. I might find a sticker. So, so anyway, that's good. I'm going to save those two pictures. Here is a. Let's see if I can find a summer magazine that might have. This might have some. This is a garden and gun magazine. It's a hunting magazine, and it's got a lot of. Um, it's food and bird hunting, mostly bird hunting. It's a sport hunting, and they do advertise. There's a dog right there. They do advertise uh, ammunition, but they don't really advertise guns. uh, it's not. Uh, it's articles of people that go hunting, I guess, and places. And I've been getting it free for several years. But this is a bird dog right here. And I don't know if he's going to go across the bridge, but he can go along the beach side, I suppose. Maybe. Gotta be careful and not cut his leg off. Here's one. And the other. So he's sitting, he stands, he's watching. He's not pointing, but he's watching. See if there's anything that catches my eye. There's a paddleboard. Now I'm going to go ahead and tear her out. And I won't put her on this page, but I might be able to put her on another page. But I like that. So I don't think the dog will stand very good on the bridge. He's standing the wrong way. But he could be standing over here watching for birds over here. So I like that. So we're going to put him on the page. Yes, that's what we'll do. I like it. I'm going to put the date on this. It's 7:44, and maybe you all would like to do something else. Would you like to do something else? Anything particular you want to do? I'm open. Put the magazine away. And these will be supposed to be cut out to put in here. And sort of trim her out a little bit. To go in there. There. I think we got enough going on in that page. So there. That turned out cute. I do have a little piece of wax paper I can use. And I'm going to leave these pictures in here for next time. Ellen would like to have some prompts. Okay, I can give you some prompts. See, we could put the paddleboard over here. She could be paddleboarding. She could be paddleboarding over here. Right on this page. That's where she's going. You posted some pages? I saw some today. Okay. I'll look again after a while, but I did see some of your pages. If you guys want to see the kind of things that Kitty Jen collages, she does a lot of collaging, glue booking. Cut her out. And she will look good at the waterfalls. There. Let's glue her down. Just like that. All right. Okay. If anybody has anything for me, type in caps so that I can see it. And if you need anything else, let me know. Because I haven't really been paying attention to chat too much. I've been busy. So I've got these extra pages over here that have color on them. And I'm just going to stick them in the book. Because I just never know when I might need a piece of blue. And that's my color right there. All of that together is my shade. It's my favorite color. So I'm going to quit this book for a little while. And we're going to get something else out. Maybe we should paint. We got time to paint. And these will go in the back. So that was the forest book. Okay. Moving on. We could do a Happy Meal page. We've been doing some Happy Meal pages. And I have to say that this is probably the worst Happy Meal page I've ever done. Yeah, that's the worst. This one's not too bad. Less is more. Less is more. But we've been doing some Happy Mail pages. I really like this. But I've got these cards over here, and I'd like to put in the book. So I'll do a little. We can also do, I'm going to play with some, uh, sorry, something fell. Don't know what it was. Oh, my date stamp fell. Okay. I wanted to play a little bit with some of this tissue paper, the bleeding tissue paper. And Teresa sent me a reel that demonstrated how to really use it. So I'm going to do the same thing. So what she saw was a picture, and I'm going to make it two. I'm going to make a picture. I'm going to make a butterfly. We're going to make a butterfly as we're just going to do a butterfly. Something like that. Okay, there's our butterfly. Just random marks on him. Like that. And then you just take your tissue paper, and I've got some more of it, but this is what Sharon gave me. And I'm going to try to use some of it. So I'm going to put some pieces down and see if I can't make a design of something of some sort. Just because. Gotta have another orange one. They're color coded. There and there and maybe there and there and there and then you're going to take another one like this one, and you're going to cut it for the base like there, and then these two can be going there. I'm just playing. I'm putting tissue paper down on my butterfly, and I'm hoping that the fan doesn't try to blow it off because I have the fan on. And so far, so good. It's not too bad. And then we can take, what do we want? Maybe red. I got some red ones here. And I'm going to put one there. And one there. And you can lay it over the edges, okay? And then you can cut this out. That's what they did. They laid it over and made it overlap. So I just need to make some more overlap pieces that cover the entire piece. And I got this one there, and another one over there, and it was a lot easier the way they did it. Just saying. But we're gonna work it out. It's gonna work out. You see my fan? I've got to do something. Okay. We're going to try it this way here. If we have to use just a little bit of tacky glue here to get it to stay still. Be still. But we're going to spray this with water, and the water is going to bleed the tissue down, and then we let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then we take the tissue paper off, and then the color stays behind, and then we get to cut the butterfly out. That's the way it worked. And I'm not using a lot of glue, just a tiny, tiny piece, smidgen, to get this color down. Just enough to stick it. Stick it good. Like that. Like that. So let's see what else we could do here. I didn't want to do that, but I did. Okay, let's just try it. So all this is going over here. And before it blows away, we are going to get our spray bottle out. And we're going to mist it. This is supposed to be easy, like a kindergarten craft. It's hard. It's harder. And it's going to be runny. So there it is. So 5 minutes. I don't think this is my favorite, but I do think that I would like to do this as a background page, as I will show you next. I'll do it again. There's some good ink on there. So we'll just let that sit for just a minute. We could probably even use some watercoloring paints around it too. But this was a sample. We're experimenting. So, hi Bonnie. Daisy's here. Daisy and Grace, Bonnie. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. So we were trying to play with our bleeding tissue paper. And I'm just going to pick it up. And you can still use this tissue paper again if you want to do some kind of abstract thing. But as you can see, it's not really leaving any color down. It didn't really leave much color there. A little bit. Just a little bit. But, yep, I think it's going to be a fail. But some of it bleeds better than others. Well, the last time I did some of this artwork, it's been several years ago, and I did a different technique for background pages. And so I'm just going to get my plate here and put all of these on here, and we'll try something else. And it didn't really do what I wanted it to do, but that's okay. We can try something else. And I might have needed to spray it first. Spray my paper first. That's probably what I should have done. That sounds logical. But it does leave marks. But I was just gluing it down, using it as tissue paper and gluing it down and not doing anything extra. But this makes more sense to do it this way. It does. So we're going to turn the page and try something on the other side. Now, I have done a lot of things like you take wax paper and you lay it one piece down and you draw a butterfly on your paper with a magic marker, and then you shave Crayolas onto the butterfly, and then you add another piece of wax paper and iron it. Then cut it out, and it would be a window catcher. Uh, and that was I've done that before, like with the nursing home. We had a lot of fun doing that one time, a long time ago. But I just I thought, well, uh, if this would be good for a background page. So what I'm going to do is spray it first. Missed it. And then I'll spray it on top again. So we're going to try it again and lay it down. And this is going to be abstract. Bubbles, like bubbles. Let's get some other colors. Okay, shoot. I thought I was going to be able to do it a lot faster than this, but evidently not. I was trying to get to some other colors. Killers. More green. I love this turquoise. And we'll just try this much. Maybe one more right there. We'll just try that. That's what I thought. I thought there was an extra one there. Anyway, we're going to try that. And this is some examples of it, is what Sharon did for me. She did the watercolor, she sprayed it down, put the balls, put the little circles down, and then she pulled them up, and then she arted on the card. I think she was been trying to tell me that for a month because I haven't been doing it that way. So I'm going to add some more water. So let's see if that'll work now. Sharon, am I doing better? Am I doing better, honey? I know, I do things backwards sometimes. If I'd look at the samples, I would have figured that out a long time ago. And here's another piece of paper that she did with the circles. Thank you, sweetie. You're a doll baby. I appreciate you so much. You really believe in me. And I love it when people believe in me and help me do things. Help me, help me, help me. Well, come on. You can do it. You can do it. A little bit more water there. So I'm just going to let this sit for a minute. But I sprayed it first. Thank you, Ellen. It does. It's very easy and done. It's nice and messy, but it's just water. But you can't get this on you. It's dye. I'm sure it's like, permanent dye. I don't know if it'll wash out of your clothes. And you can get bleeding tissue paper, but it's you need to mark it. Uh, you need to mark it so that you'll know the difference between the two. Because the regular tissue paper won't do it. So I could get a paintbrush and do a little play and get some of this paint, and get to the white parts of the page and kind of blob it off so it doesn't get on the next page. I want to put some paper down underneath your page, unless you don't mind. I don't mind. I won't mind if it gets colorful over there onto the next page. Won't bother me a bit. So I've got the whole page in color now. And I will dab the edge so it doesn't bleed off too much to the next page. Get the puddles up. Like that. And like I said, you can let it sit for as long as you want. And for all intents purposes, I'm going to go ahead and take it off. Yeah, I think I got mine on Amazon too. Just type in bleeding tissue paper. And I got a little bit of ink over here. But that's okay. We can share the love. We're just sharing the love on the next page. So let's see if we can get some of this up. And we might be able to help it out a little bit. Didn't get red and all over, but that's okay. But you can see how much of the color comes off. You can see it. There's a lot of ink right there. And you can spread it out maybe a little bit more with your brush if you can. I'm still dabbing up puddles. No big deal. So this one didn't get anything underneath it either. And I did spray. So I'll put that over here. Maybe I can get some more off. Just playing around, making a mess. Like that. And I'm not going to worry about saving these. Um, I might flip it over. It didn't get, it didn't color. Like that. And see, this will be a background page, and we'll paint something on top of it. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to get the water back out and see about adding some more water to that one. Try that. And see about the pink. Like that. That helped. Get some more pink down. Like that. Get the white parts. Yeah. What do you want? Hi, honey. I love you. Joe's outside. Oh, that one turned out good with the blue and the green. Mm-hmm. Spread the love. So there's that. Okay, we're getting there. This one's going to need some more water on it. I can tell right now. Let's see if we can't encourage it. Okay. That's all right. Up. That Nora, sometimes she's got a hound dog bark. She barks like a hound dog. It's so funny. Okay, we'll spread that one around a little bit. This would make great planets, you know, in this in the space, in outer space. If we do something outer spacey, it would. It would do great outer space work. That one didn't do much at all. It's okay. We're not going to cry about it. I'm tired of fooling with it now. I'm getting tired, is what it is. I've been on here since 6 o'clock, so we'll quit here pretty soon. Well, I think I'm going to paint something on top of this, and that'll be it for tonight. So let's see what we can paint on it. What shall we paint? And I can also do this in the fairy book. The greens would look good in that, and the blues would look good in the fairy book for a background. Okay, no, we're not keeping them. We're going to let them dry and then we'll throw them away. Okay, so Sharon did some fussy cutting art. So let me try this a little bit. Oh, there's another piece left. And it didn't get color underneath it. So let's try it. Let's try this. It was a light blue. So oops, dripped. Okay. So let's see. What should we do? What should we paint? Yeah, they do look like balloons. Um, and it does dry nice. It would be great to cut this up into twinchies for our twinchie trade. I could cut them up, um, or ATCs or postcards or anything else. And I did tell make an announcement for October. Our trade is going to be twinchies for fall theme, a theme of fall. And hi, Kellyanne. And then October's just twinchies. November is going to be ATC cards for Thanksgiving. And then December is going to be postcards for Christmas. That'll be our Christmas cards trade. And then that will save us on stamps as well. You can use a postcard stamp. And we'll talk more about that later. So let's see. I've got a brush pen over here. We'll see if I can't put a little bit more color on this one. A little blue. It's not dark enough for me. This is better. This would be cute for my house hidden pocket. I could put my house on here that Joyce made me. Wouldn't that look cute? That's what we'll do. We're going to put this on there. I'm going to put her name on the front of it, though. If I can get a pen that works. So, hello, Angela. We're going to put this on there. I got to put it in here. So, this was a hidden pocket swipe. Joyce Boring. And she's going to go right there. And I'm going to put it on with my hot glue gun. So I've got to turn it on. And I think it's perfect for that. And I don't think we need to do anything else with it. Yeah, the background's it looks like a forest back there. Now see, I see a different picture when I look at my iPad and look at this. I can see a tree back here. We can doodle on this, guys. Let's do some doodling. All right, I'm inspired. I knew I would come up with something. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, I'll show it to you again. It's a hidden pocket from Joyce Boring. Oh, I meant to get you all some prompts. While this is drying, it's still damp. Before I do any doodling on it, I want it to be dry. So I'm going to let this dry for a minute in front of the fan. And then I will get our prompts out, do our prompts for you. See if I can find a piece of paper. I did. I found a piece of paper. I need a new piece of wallpaper down. So let's do some prompts. Let's do 10 prompts for those of you who like to play with the prompts. So you can do 1 through 135, or you can holler out a prompt and I will write it down. Kelly Ann, it's for October. So I haven't taken names yet, but I will put you down for the Twinchy swap. It's going to be for October. We're doing hidden pockets as we speak. And this was Joyce's hidden pocket. She made it into a house. And it is so creative. It's a lot different than mine, but I will show you one of mine. And there's your journaling card. And then on the back, she put some paper in there so you can write a list, a grocery list, or your Christmas list, or something that you want to hide. And that's a hidden pocket. And then I made one. I showed you how to make them. I've been showing you how to make hidden pockets. And this was a hidden pocket I made the other day, and it was just 2 pieces of scrapbook paper, and I sewed around the edges, glued a picture down, chopped the head off. I chopped about an inch off the top off, and it's sewed all the way around the edges. So that opened it up, and then you take and you glue this card inside the top part, and there that's your hidden pocket. and then it fits together like a puzzle. I'd never done them before this year, so but this was what we're in the middle of now. People have already gotten their names, and if you want to still do a hidden pocket, mail me one of your hidden pockets, and I will mail you one of mine. That's how I'm handling that instead of a list for myself. And but that's our hidden pockets trade. And since I got this was the first one I've gotten today, this for this month. This is the first one I received. So I'm going to put it in my art book after it dries here. I'm going to put it in there, and I'm going to doodle on the background. So let's see. Let's go back up here and get my numbers. And 45, and I'll write down what they are. Add a border, and then 66 is spray. Go eat my other cough drop. I'm not coughing, but I'm dry. Spray. A brayer. Use a brayer. Words. Put some words on it. Your least favorite color. And 32 is black. And 60 is texture. Flowers. Good. Flowers is good. Two more. Pink. And gold. That's all I need. So everybody get a picture of that if you want it. Do it now. I will post it in the group as well. Okay. Thank you very much. Alrighty. And now we're going to do some doodling. And it's almost dry enough. And it did get wrinkly. It did wrinkle a little bit. I'm going to dry it some more. Put this down here. So, have I done everything I'm supposed to do tonight? That's pretty good right there. So anyway, I had this house here, and when I looked at it up here, oh my gosh, I could see like a tree, some kind of a tree up here. I've never made a tree like this before. Really? But it looks like a tree, huh? So we're gonna make a some bark, put the tree in here and some limbs like it's showing through the leaves. Okay, so there's my tree. And I'm just doodling. I'm not doing anything. I could stamp, I could do inking, and I can do all kinds of stuff. But I think this is good enough for tonight. But see how that is in the background now? Okay, what have we got over here? Okay. Something popped up on my screen and I couldn't see. Unpop it. So, okay. And I'm gonna go over here, down here, and get my dates down before I fell. It fell off the desk. We'll need that in a minute. So, what else do I need in the background? Do I need some clouds? Some some clouds back here. A bush. Can you see it? Palm trees. I know. I said I should have done palm trees. But this is more up north. This is a little cottage up north. But you're right. I should have. So I got a bush. And then here, if I glue it down here, I could make a. I didn't glue the lid. I just glued the base, so we can still get this out. Okay. So this still comes out. Okay. And then here is the doorway. So we can make a door, a step, some steps, and then maybe some stepping stones. That go over here. And we can put some more cobblestones around the edges to make it look cute. Like that. Okay. So let's see. Um, is Angela got the baby? Okay. Um, a walk to the house. Okay. I gotta walk to the house. Anything else? Steps coming out from the house. You all reading my mind. Okay. That's good. What else should I do? Do y'all know what a labyrinth is? A labyrinth is a type of garden walk, and it can be in just about any kind of a shape. And I'm going to attempt to make it, but you have a beginning and an end, and when you walk in, you go around in a circle. And then you go back, you keep going back and forth around in a circle until you get to the middle of the garden, and then you turn around and somehow you go back out the same way, and it's called a labyrinth, and it's like a meditation type of a thing, and it's been around forever, and I believe it's maybe something that's Irish or Scottish type of a gardening type thing. I don't know the exact history of it, but I do know that it's a maze, and you walk in and you keep walking till you get to the middle, and you keep going around till you get to the middle, and it turns around and you end up walking out the same way you came in, on a different path, and then you come back out the front again. Yeah, it's like a little maze. It's like a spiritual journey while you pray, while you and meditate. Exactly, Teresa. Yep. So that's what we've got here. We've got a labyrinth. So, oh, these rocks here. Okay. It could be a wall, a rock wall. Yeah. So, anyway, that's that. So I think that's cute, and I think that's enough. I like what we've done. Had a lot of fun playing. It was different, way different than what we usually do. So I'm going to put this over to the side. I should take a picture of it. And the butterfly was a fail. It was a fail. But we've got another page over here, so we can do something with it. And I think what I'm going to do over here is um, I've got some of my birthday cards. And I think I'm going to take my birthday cards and just glue them down. These go back into the bleeding tissue bag. And I've got some other cards over here. Oh, I know what we can do next. We'll work on this for the next few minutes. What in the world is that? I must have had some ink on it or something. But here's another birthday card. But we'll finish working on this book. We're still working on it. So I don't need that. Don't need that. This was a card. Okay. And there's a card. Can I get them all in here? So let's put these down just for fun. We could put this one in here like that. Just a little bit of glue each. Got to do something with them. They're so pretty. Just just because. I don't have any other. Oh, there's this one too. I'm going to have to do 2 pages. That's okay. We can do 2 pages. We're going to use this butterfly page. See what else we got over here. That little book is done. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's just see. Let's just see what's over here. Scraps, scripts and scraps. Scripts and scraps. Okay. So I'm going to put this in here too. And maybe we can complete the butterfly. Maybe we can finish the butterfly up to make it look better. Yes, we will. We'll make it look better. That's what we'll do. Okay, it looks good. So here's that one. All right, let's try this one. Covering up all the white parts. All right, that looks okay. Teresa's having chicken. All right. Okay, we're doing all right. That's fine. So let's get the purple one and do this. This is going to look okay when we get finished with it, I think. Okay. There's that. Now, what could we do for the background? I'm thinking watercolors because that's a lot of brushing. Brushing. If I do a watercolor, I could do it real fast. I can do it quick. So let's get this out. So how about if we just do, I don't have any yellow per se, and just do a light yellow in the background? Shall we just do yellow? We're going to do yellow. And we can go fast. It'll go real quick. go down here. So it was a fail. It was a fail. The butterfly was a fail, but we salvaged it. We sort of salvaged it. I think we did a good job salvaging it. Okay. We need some more water. Water. Squirt it some more. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. There's our watercolor butterfly bleeding tissue art with a birthday card on the bottom. Can't get any better than that. So, we got 10 minutes. So I'm going to put this over and let it dry. Let it dry, let it dry, let it dry. So this is my pop can, soda pop can box book. And we've been putting little things in there. Let's see what kind of, we got some of these stickers we can put in there. I'm going to save these for my Twinchies because the theme is fall. And I've got Twinchies to decorate. So we're going to start those pretty soon as I get caught up with some of this other stuff. But all good, all good. Okay. So I've got these flowers, and they might look good on some of these pages, like this one. And these were given to me by Joyce, and she also put me in a napkin. I've got a fall napkin, a pumpkin napkin. So we're going to definitely do something with this too. Isn't that pretty? I like it's just real pastel. Oh yeah, we'll use it. So I'm going to use some of these in here. And I hope it stays real good. If it doesn't, we'll have to, this is yellow, more yellow and red. And I could use this one in here, like there. And it's dark enough to blend. And I had another sticker right here, and it's fine. And then on the back side, I've got some darker ones that we can use on this side. So there's that. That's all right. And then on this page, I'm going to put that right up the middle of this, that on that line. There was like a line there. So that looks good. And this one's going to come right out of there. Like that. Let's go to the other side. And we can add another one of these. Like right there. And maybe right there. That looks good. So that's good. I used some of these. You got Angela crying. Don't be making Angela cry. Hope it's all funny, ha-ha crying. I don't know where it's going, but I thought I had it in there. Oh, never mind. It was open on that end. That's good. That's good. Okay. So then there's some more papers over here. Let's see if there's anything I would like to put on this pages. And Cindy, she used this green sticker this morning or this afternoon in her book, and she gave her book away, and guess who got it? I'm gonna get another butterfly like that. Thank you, Cindy. I won the giveaway. So I'm just trying to look and see what else would look good. And I don't know. There's some birds. Let's use the birds. Esther sent me the birds. Was it Esther? Somebody sent me the birds. And they're going to look good on this page. It blends with that. There's another little one down here. Is it too big? It's too big. Let's put them up. Nope, I don't like them there. Let's go to the other yellow one. Let's go back here. Let's put him over here. There, he looks good over there. Use some birds. And I salvaged these two little hearts. And they would look good on this page. The red poppy page. Just put that one there. Good girl. Good girl, Nora. She stayed right here with me. She's my protector. So I used those hearts. And I got some tickets. And some other little cards. Okay. So I've got these little girls here. I was going to put them in the doll book. But let's see if any of them will go in here. I think I could put a little girl right here. Let's use it. See if I can get it open here. Get it started and it rolls. So she's going to go right there. Can you see me? I think so. Then I've got, she looks good right there. It's perfect. And this one's yellow. Put, no, I don't want to put her there. Let's go back over here. I'm going to put her right there. Goldie's got a good idea. So then I'm going to put this little girl here. She's talking to the bird. Let's go back over here. I'm using them. Yeah, these are pretty. The sticker itself feels like a washi tape, like a paper tape, paper sticker, and it's thin like a washi tape. And I'm going to have her standing on that right there. And then I got this little girl. She's got a bouquet of flowers. So, hi, Debbie. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, Debbie. Okay. My iPad just kicked me off of YouTube. I wonder what happened. I don't think I did anything wrong. Let's get back in my YouTube. Everybody still there? Everything's still there. Okay. I'm just trying to get this started. Oh, Doretha needs her partners. Thank you. I need help from everybody. Okay, get your piece of paper, get your paper, pen. I'll give you your names. I like those little stickers. So, okay. Anybody else need their trade partners for the hidden pockets? Doretha, you have Brenda, Ashford, and Juju. Brenda and Juju. And they're both in the address file. So I did a little bit on this book. And I can add more, do a lot more fluffy stuff in here because it's I've got room. But this was real cute. I did the spine. I did a Coptic stitch on it, and then I made a big old tassel. And then Joe bought me these little charms for my birthday, and I've already used up 4 of them. I got 2 more I get to use for something. So, and oh, is it Debbie's birthday? Is her birthday tomorrow? Debbie, is your birthday tomorrow? Belinda's still here. um, but anyway, it's 9 o'clock, so I've got to finish. I've got to say goodnight and say it's been a great evening. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Happy birthday. And I will be back Tuesday, have a little weekend, and we will do some more fun stuff. And I'll think of something else to do for Tuesdays. But I still have um, my fairy book. I've started the fish book, and it's coming along. I've covered it, and I've got pages tore out in here, and I've got some fish to put in, and we can maybe work on the fish book a little bit. But that's our next book because the chicken book is about done. I've got a few pictures yet to color in here. There's a couple of coloring pages, and I've got a few more chickens to put in the chicken book, and it's just about done. I think I've been working on every page. Just about every page in here has something on it. So uh, if it's 90% filled up, then that's going to be uh, yeah, that'll be it. So we can still work on that next week, and we can work on the fish book. So, and that's all I can think of right now. So you guys have a wonderful weekend, and enjoy yourself. Do some crafting. Post your pictures in the Facebook group. We'd love to see your art. We'd like to see each other's art. And Kellyanne, you be sure and keep us informed on when you're going to start streaming again, and you can post it in my group if you know when you're going to be able to stream. Post it in my group so that everybody can see you're coming on when you're coming. And that's all I can think of. So, you guys, good night. Thank you.